Where's Hal, everybody, and welcome to another video. Well then, my dear friends, why didn't I get Space Marine 2, the video game that just came out, and if we can believe all the reviews, and I'm sure many of you will tell me in the comments down below about your own experiences with the game so far. Why didn't I get it? When I talked about it about a week or two ago, how much I was looking forward to the game, how much I was looking forward to playing it and sharing my thoughts, and well, possibly, and not possibly, most certainly, even getting a PS5, because I don't have a PS5 and that game didn't come out for PS4, which I do have. Now, the answer is very simple. It is not because I thought that the game was bad. It's because if you know me, if you know European law, you know that I'm not much of a PC video game gamer in general. I do play the occasional video game, like once a year, I pop something in, but it has been happening more and more rarely lately. Now, I'm a reader. I do read a lot now. I have got into Warhammer 40k very recently, like 3 months ago. Made several videos about that. I'm tracing my journey, my Warhammer 40k journey on this channel, and this is a part of it. And also, I've got many other hobbies and many other responsibilities. You know, I've got a day job. I'm a teacher. I love to exercise. I might not look it, but I really do go to gym like every day. And I also do have my own home gym, which I'm constantly improving, constantly getting more machines, more like weights and things like that. I just prefer, the solitary feeling. I don't have to share any machine, any dumbbells, anything with anybody, and so it's just my thing. I can put on any video, any podcast, any music that I want. I don't have to really be considerate about anybody else in my own home gym. So that's kind of it's more comfortable. And of course, but all this costs money. I'm going to talk about this in this video too, by the way. This is my Warhammer 40k journey. Um, as I said, I mean, I am a devourer of books. I read books, I write them. Czech subscribers, Slovakian subscribers, Polish subscribers, go to your local bookshop, look on the internet. These two books are still readily available. My two poetry collections that are written in the Old English alliterative verse in Czech language, unfortunately, that have been inspired greatly by both the works of Professor Tolkien and by such poems as Beowulf, the Seafarer, the Wanderer, so on and so forth. So I thought about it, and I was like, yes, I am looking forward to the game. It looks brilliant. It looks beautiful. I checked out all the gameplay. I checked out all the walkthroughs that the beta players put out on YouTube. I was excited about it. It really looked like a proper shoot 'em up video game where you are a space marine and just destroy the Xenos, and the heretics. And I was like, yeah, but this is kind of an investment because it's not just me buying the game. You have to plan your finances, right? It's not just me buying the game, which would be okay. But it's also me having to buy the PS5. And yes, people are telling me, like, oh, get a computer instead. Yes, I'm a noob. I'm this kind of a pathetic console player gamer. I've always had a PlayStation. I've had all of them so far, but when I was a kid, I used to play much more. Not not many. I mean, not much these days, and that's really the answer. I thought about it, and I said to myself, yeah, I would play it once, twice, and then I would say, yeah, I've got a book to finish. I've got two books to finish. I'm reading this, and at the same time, I'm reading The Flight of the Eisenstein, as I like to call it, The Flight of the Eisenstein. I'm reading on this very old tablet, so. And then I have got another book to finish, and then the finances. So I was looking for a new bench press machine because when you are at home gym, you kind of don't always have a gym buddy, so there's nobody to spot, right? So you can't like push your limits as far as the bench press goes. And the machine allows you to do that to a certain extent when you're working out alone because there's not real danger that that the that it your chest or your face will get smashed. So I needed that. I got that instead of that, and that cost almost as much as the PlayStation 5, which is mental, which is crazy. So instead of me buying a PlayStation that I would use twice, I'm not really not much of a gamer. I got myself this machine and the crap load of books, and so this is one of them. And I've already just started this one. This is an omnibus, the Space Angels omnibus, Dark Angels. Sorry, it's very early in the morning. It's like 6 o'clock in the morning in the Czech Republic. Just woke up, had breakfast, and I'm about to go to gym because it's Saturday. So yeah, I'm enjoying the days off right now. So it contains the books Angels of Darkness by Gaff Thorpe. Then it's like four novels and four short stories. The Purging of Cadillus by Gaff Thorpe, Azrael, I'm looking forward to that, by Gaff Thorpe, Azrael, Protector of Secrets by Caesar Dunn, The Eye of Ezekiel by Caesar Dunn, Dark Vengeance by Caesar Dunn, Easy Prey by Caesar Dunn, and Malediction by Caesar Dunn. And so this opens with an interrogation scene, uh, and at the like Dark Angels headquarters, so to speak, and it involves the characters Astellan and Boreas. And the Astellan is the guy who is being interviewed. Well, not interviewed, but who is being interrogated. And Boreas is the chaplain master of the Dark Angels. And I'm not going to spoil much, but what I'm going to say is, in case you haven't read it, I'm just going to spoil a little bit. Um, the interrogation scene is like 50 pages long, but with intermezzos. So there are like two storylines. It's really a flashback. The interrogation scene is a flashback. So we go back to it, from time to time over the span of like 50, 60 pages. And so you start by sympathizing and empathizing with the character of uh I'm blanking. It's really I shouldn't be making videos this much. Astellan. I mean this early in the morning. You start sympathizing and empathizing with Astellan, right? Because he's being interrogated and they're calling him heretic and the traitor to the chapter and to the emperor and to Lionel Johnson, and and so you say, oh, those dark angels are kind of bastards there, and then slowly, page by page, sentence by sentence, as he's being interrogated, you start to realize that he is probably the worst kind of criminal you can imagine. And by the end of the interrogation scene, you wish the worst punishment upon him. And that's like good writing. This is very good writing. I've been fortunate so far as my Warhammer 40k reads. The first one I read, it's there. I'm not going to go off the camera. Was the Eisenhorn Omnibus, which was made me love the Inquisition. I want to know more about the Inquisition. Then I read the Horus Heresy opening trilogy. I'm reading the Flight of the Eisenstein right now. Reading this, looking forward to much more. I want to read the Space Wolves Omnibus. Me being all into Norse mythology, Norse culture. It's just Vikings in space. Come on, come on. So there's a lot to do. Not much time for video gaming. Of course, I know that in my audience, there's a lot of people enjoying video games. Everybody has different hobbies, right? So instead of me enjoying the game for myself, you might tell me, my friends, in the comments down below, if you've played the game, is it good? Did you enjoy it? Have you enjoyed it so far? What do you think about it? So thank you very much for watching, and remember, the Emperor protects.